Welcome back to another episode of MRP Easy Manufacturing Podcast. Today we talk about concurrent engineering, also called simultaneous engineering, a modern approach to product development that's changing how manufacturers bring ideas to life. So what exactly is concurrent engineering? In traditional manufacturing, new product development follows a linear sequence. First, there's ideation. Next, the design team develops plans. Then the engineering team refines those plans and production begins. Finally, marketing and sales step in to prepare for launch. Each department waits its turn. But concurrent engineering takes a very different approach. Instead of moving step by step, multiple teams work in parallel right from the start. Cross-functional groups are assembled early in the process. Each team contributes its expertise as the product takes shape. For example, the marketing team shares insights about customer needs and desires, influencing design decisions from day one. Meanwhile, manufacturing engineers bring their knowledge about how the product can actually be built. Other specialists, like quality managers and supply chain experts, also participate early. This approach helps identify and solve potential issues while the product is still being designed. The result is often a higher quality product delivered to market much faster. Let's use an analogy to illustrate this idea. Imagine the traditional way of building a house. The foundation must be completed before framing can begin. Framing has to be finished before the roof goes on. Interior work can only start once the exterior is sealed. Every trade waits its turn. And when someone discovers a problem, like plumbing lines that don't fit, costly delays and revisions follow. Now picture concurrent engineering as building that house in a more collaborative way. While foundation specialists pour concrete, framing teams are already preparing wall sections nearby. Plumbing and electrical contractors review plans from day one to catch conflicts early. Even interior designers provide input on room dimensions before the walls go up. If it's a custom-built home, the sales team stays in touch with the buyer throughout, making sure any new requests are integrated along the way. This approach reduces building time, avoids last-minute surprises, and improves quality, because everyone contributes to decisions from the beginning. How did concurrent engineering develop? This method evolved from the older, more sequential, waterfall approach that dominated manufacturing in the 1970s and 1980s. Its roots are in aerospace and defense, where companies needed to reduce costs and outpace competitors. Over time, concurrent engineering spread to other industries: automotive, consumer electronics, and industrial equipment, all areas where speed and complexity demand tighter collaboration. Is concurrent engineering the same as engineer to order? At first glance, it may seem similar, but there are key differences. Engineer to order, often shortened to ETO, follows a mostly linear progression. Each stage is completed before the next begins. This method prioritizes customizability, especially for regulated environments where sequential approvals are necessary. Concurrent engineering, in contrast, enables simultaneous development across multiple teams. It is especially effective for complex products or highly competitive markets where time to market is critical. While concurrent engineering may require more upfront resources, it typically reduces the total project hours and accelerates delivery. Let's look at a few examples. In the automotive industry, vehicle development involves dashboard teams, chassis engineers, and powertrain groups working in parallel. Continuous feedback can cut development cycles from 5 years to as little as 3. Early identification of manufacturing issues saves millions by preventing late-stage tooling changes. In electronics manufacturing, concurrent engineering allows companies to refresh products annually rather than every 2 years. Teams developing circuit boards, housings, and software can test everything together, often reducing engineering changes by nearly half. Even small and medium manufacturers can benefit. Scaled approaches, using collaborative tools and flexible resource allocation, allow smaller teams to adopt concurrent engineering without dedicated departments. Many see development costs drop by 15 to 25%, despite initial investments. What does it take to implement concurrent engineering successfully? 3 core elements make this possible. First, you need cross-functional teams. A typical group includes a product manager, design engineer, manufacturing engineer, quality specialist, and a representative from supply chain. Including someone from sales and marketing helps keep customer needs in focus. These teams must communicate frequently, daily check-ins, weekly technical reviews, and milestone assessments to stay aligned. Second, you need integrated design tools. Computer-aided design and manufacturing systems, commonly called CAD and CAM, allow manufacturing feedback before designs are finalized. Simulation platforms enable virtual testing to catch problems early, and collaborative software keeps everyone updated in real time, reducing confusion about which version is current. Finally, you need effective process management methods. Stage-gate frameworks must adapt to parallel activities. Agile techniques, like short sprints and prototyping milestones, help teams iterate quickly without losing control. Quality assurance is integrated throughout, not just inspected at the end. Why adopt concurrent engineering? Let's explore the benefits. One of the biggest advantages is speed. Companies often reduce time to market by 30 to 50%. Getting to market first means capturing early sales and staying ahead of competitors. Another benefit is cost savings. Fixing a design problem during early development typically costs 1/10 of what it would cost to fix later. By identifying issues early, companies avoid expensive rework and delays. A third benefit is improved product quality. Continuous testing and early manufacturing input help ensure the final product meets expectations. Many manufacturers see warranty claims and service issues drop significantly after adopting concurrent engineering. Of course, this approach is not without challenges. Switching to concurrent engineering requires overcoming organizational resistance. Departments must share unfinished work and preliminary decisions, which can feel uncomfortable. Management teams used to sequential milestones may be hesitant to adopt new ways of measuring success. It also demands more resources up front, collaborative tools, training, and dedicated time from key people. Smaller companies often start with pilot projects before expanding the approach. And finally, concurrent engineering can introduce complexity. More meetings, more documentation, and faster decisions are necessary. Changes in one area can create ripple effects that impact everyone else. Careful communication and clear responsibilities are essential. When should you consider concurrent engineering? It is most valuable when your products are complex, with many interacting parts or multiple disciplines involved. If you face tight market windows, such as seasonal launches or aggressive competitors, concurrent engineering can help you deliver faster. And if your teams already collaborate well and your leadership is willing to sponsor the effort, you have a strong foundation for success. How can software help manage concurrent workflows? Cloud-based production software connects everyone to the same information. It maintains a single source of truth for designs, bills of materials, and schedules. Visualization tools show dependencies between parallel work streams, making it clear where delays could occur. Version control keeps track of changes so everyone stays aligned. And integrated systems ensure that design specifications flow smoothly into procurement, production planning, and scheduling without redundant data entry. In summary, concurrent engineering brings everyone to the table from the start. Designers, engineers, quality managers, and sales teams work together in real time. Companies that embrace this approach often build better products, launch faster, and spend less fixing mistakes. While adopting concurrent engineering requires new tools, training, and commitment from leadership, the payoff can be significant. For many manufacturers, especially those building complex products or competing in fast-moving markets, concurrent engineering is no longer optional. It is essential. Thanks for listening. To learn more about how production software supports concurrent engineering, visit our website or explore our blog for additional resources. That wraps up this episode of the MRP Easy Manufacturing Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. For more information about us, visit mrpeasy.com. See you next time.